All kids can ride these bikes too, and they should be. Gabe's a perfect example. Very fast on a Spec 50.
Second call,
And here we go, first and second. First and second, Kaylee Yakov looking up the inside of Joe Lamondre. She takes the position the same way she took it from DJ and checks out as she pushes Joe Lamondre a little bit wide, but Joe's not done. He's not done with this race. He wants that position back, and he's not going to give it up easily. Kaylee's going to have to work to stay there because Joe's not happy about that pass. Looks like she's solidifying that lead though. No problem. Way out in front at this point. Joe's gonna have to do something special. We got Yondell out there with Tyler Leahy and Sarah Gilly. Let's not forget that race. At this point we have racing for the same position. We have Yondell, Tyler Leahy, Sarah Gilly, Keegan Brown, and Jake McCauley all fighting for that position. They're all within a few bike lengths of each other. And this is why Spec racing is what it is. It's the only racing we should be doing. Everybody on the same exact motorcycle. No advantages here or there. And you can see that's close racing. At this point, everybody's settling in. I don't see too many battles besides Gabe Malik coming into Boston Massacre with formal Jonathan Patty chasing right after him. That's the closest race as we see it right now, except for maybe Yondell and Tyler Leahy and Sarah Gilly looking to ruin their day. Now at this point on these motorcycles, everybody seems to settle into their race position, but all of them are scheming to see how they can make up that time. They've been riding these bikes all year long. They know how to perform. They know how to perform on these motorcycles. They know how the brakes work, how the tires grab, what they need to do to make up the time. It's just a matter of whether or not they have enough to increase that corner speed. These bikes don't have any horsepower. They have to maintain momentum. And down in the back section here, we have some lappers. Kaylee Yakov gets through, no problem, past Yondell. And Joe Lamondre as well in the same chicane. I don't know how they do it. Joe Lamondre is doing the Spanish truck. DJ McCarrick, he's got to get through those lappers the same way. He gets past Sarah Gilly. He's got to come around Jake McCauley. He does it around the outside, still on the gas. Loses his momentum as Jake McCauley runs wide. That's going to cost DJ valuable time. He's going to have to settle into third place. And at this point, third place is not certain with Owen Granov creeping up little by little. You can't get complacent on these motorcycles. Before you know it, somebody behind you is running really fast lap times. So DJ McCarrick's trying to get past Keegan Brown as they go down the back straightaway. Identical motorcycles, no horsepower difference. But you're going to see in the corner speed as he comes around the outside. Nice easy pass. He's going to have to get past Yondell, same way, inside pass, outside, inside, makes it happen. And there they go, racing down the straightaway. DJ's got the inside line, he takes it, he's got massive amounts of corner speed. Makes the pass and checks out. Good, clean racing. Yondell took it well, Keegan took it well. Now Owen's going to have to make his way through those lappers. He already took Sarah Gilly's position. Now he comes around the outside of Jake McCauley. Coming up on Keegan. Inside of Keegan, inside-outside pass up that chicane. There it is, nice and easy. Now he's going to have to make his way around Yondell. Yondell is extremely aggressive. But I'll tell you what, Owen has no problem on the inside, and there he goes, right down the back straightaway. Keegan follows him past Yondell, gains of position. Keegan's finding his stride at this point. He found his momentum, and now he's made a pass. He's he passed Yondell, and now he's latched on to Owen Granoff. And Owen is frustrated. He's trying to make up the time, but he just can't find the speed to catch DJ McCarrick. He's too far ahead, so Owen's getting a little bit frustrated. And Hector Rivera is in a race of his own. But one of the wonderful things about Hector, and the reason he's so consistent, is because he's racing for his own lap time. Every race, whether he wins or loses, he betters his lap time, which means he wins. That's good parenting right there, Big Hector. That's good parenting. All right, Hector's out there smiling no matter what position he gets. Always consistent, always fast. So let's go back to the running order. Right now we have Kayla Yakov basically running away with this race. As long as she doesn't make any mistakes, she's got this thing wrapped up. They got 2 laps to go. She's almost an entire straightaway away from Joe Lamontre, who is almost a straightaway and a half away from DJ McCarrick. So at this point, third place, Kayla Yakov. Marcello DiGiovanni looking very racy coming through start-finish, chasing down Gabe Malik. They've been fighting all weekend long, those two. Glued to each other. And here comes Joe Lamontre. Let's see if this is a pole position lap. How did he finish, guys? That was Joe Lamontre. Only 3 more minutes left in this qualifying session. Three minutes left for these kids to get on their best lap time.
Last call, F2 qualifying. Last call for F2 qualifying.
And it looks like, unless somebody can pull something out, Owen Granoff's pulling away with this thing with a 55.8. He's a good ways ahead of second and third place, about 3/4 of a second. DJ McCarrick still holding on to second position. Joe Lamontre in third, Kayla Yakov in fourth. Gabe Malik, Marcello chasing down Sarah Gilly. She's going to be difficult to get around. She's setting some really good laps. These guys really aren't that much faster, if at all. Very strong coming into the corners and coming out. So Marcello's going to have a difficult time getting around. Really doesn't make much sense to try to make a pass at this point. Let's see if he makes a decision to do that or if he's just going to look to come off. And it looks like he's coming off. Even though he's only 10 years old, he's 10, right, Dad? 12? Oh, 11. 11 years old. He's a seasoned racer. He knows when to push and when to hold back. So he's going to come off the track. He knows he set his best time. So does Gabe Malik as they come off the track. Nice decision, guys. Here comes Sarah Gilly trying to get that last lap. Kayla Yakov get that last lap of the dry track. Here comes DJ into some lappers. He's going to have trouble getting a fast lap. There's a lot of kids in front of him. It's going to put him offline and into the wet, which is not a good place to be. And there goes formal Paul Jonathan battling it out with Kaylee Yakov. An impressive feat. Kaylee Yakov barely ever loses one of these Spec 50 races, and Paul Jonathan is really, really setting the pace. Looks like Gus Rodeo's pulling off. He's probably looking for some clear track. Looking for some clear track. That's what you need to do when you're qualifying. Nice move, Gus. And there goes DJ McCarrick. He must have got through that traffic, no problem. He's already looking at clear track. And Owen Granoff did the same thing, trying to chase down DJ to see if he could get that pole position. There's just something about these kids. They don't care about whether or not they're still in the first row. If they get first, second, or third, they just want pole position. It doesn't matter.
First call, F2 qualifying. First call for F2 qualifying.
And we're seeing Joe Lamondre settle into his normal self with his entire body on the ground around turn one. I think he's getting comfortable with the fact that there's enough dry track for him to really set the times he's used to. As he comes around the outside of, is that Yondell he just passed? I think it might be. And Joe Lamondre sets a time 1/10 of a second off of pole. So he has definitely got fire in his eyes. He's looking to set that pole position. 1/10 of a second is really not much. That's just a bobble of the handlebars. Especially on these Spec 50 bikes. There's about 3 horsepower, folks. 3 horsepower. All right, we got 3 riders now in the pole position battle. Owen Granoff sets a 56 flat. DJ McCarrick is 0.05 of a second away. And Joe Lamondre is 1/10 of a second away. So those 3 are basically fighting for pole position right now. There goes Gabe Malik. All weekend long, very, very strong on the 50. Still trying to find his way around the puddles. He's not really where he was yesterday when the sun was out, but nonetheless, very fast on a Spec 50 bike. No problem, right down the straightaway. Tyler Leahy, Joe Lamondre, and there's Keegan again. Clicking him off, just trying to set his qualifying time. Couple riders through the paddock here, looking for open track. Marcello Di Giovanni, and we also got Gus Rodeo again, looking for some open track, I think. I feel like every time I turn around, DJ McCarrick's passing the start-finish line. Is he cutting the track or something? But he's not going to lose Sarah Gilly. Somehow she's picked up a ridiculous amount of time chasing DJ McCarrick. Kaylee Yakov still navigating around the wet. I think she might be on rain tires too, which is definitely going to feel a lot different than her standard road race tires for the drive. She's about 57.5 seconds, so she's about a second and a half off of pole, but she's in 4th position at this point. Owen Granoff still with pole position. DJ McCarrick in 2nd place. Joe Lamondre 3rd place. 4th place, Kaylee Yakov. I think the position is going to hold where it holds. We got 14 riders to grid up. They got time. I think think they're ready to go. I think we're good. Already wheeling off the start. The 2 board is out. Checking to see if everybody's ready. All motorcycles are running. Nobody's stalled. 2 boards out. 1 board's out. Race flags up. Good start by Joe Lamondre, DJ McCarrick, and also Kayla Yakov. We got 3 bikes as Kayla tries to press her way through the front line. She takes out almost 2 riders as she forces her way through. Handlebars crashing into each other. Joe Lamondre got out of that disaster. DJ did as well. Owen Granoff got sucked up in all that calamity. Turn 1's tough. You gotta be aggressive. Let's see if DJ can make his way around Joe Lamondre. It's gonna be difficult. Joe is a real fast racer. DJ's on a brand new Spec CRF 50, direct from the factory to the racetrack. Let's see if that helps him at all. I'm not saying DJ's factory sponsored. I think he's Fleming sponsored. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, Joe Lamondre, DJ McCarrick, Kayla Yakov, Owen Granoff, a little bit of a gap behind there, followed closely by Marcello, Gabe Malik, Formal Jonathan Patty. Gus Rodeo came out of nowhere this weekend. Usually struggling on the 50, has had no problem being up front all weekend long. Incredible riding. One of the most improved of the weekend. Who else we have out there? After Gus Rodeo, we have Tyler Leahy, Hector Rivera, Yondell, Sarah Gilly, Jake McCauley, and Keegan Brown. Owen Granoff is actually trying to fix his brake lever as he goes down the straightaway. That calamity in turn 1 has moved his brake lever down to the bottom of his handlebar. He's going to have some work to do. And at 8 years old, somehow he knows how to do it. He's staying on pace. 7 years old, sorry. At 7 years old, he's staying on pace while he reaches down to fix his brake lever and try to catch that lead pack. It's incredible what they're doing at 7 years old, guys. And we got Hector Rivera trying to take the inside of Tyler Leahy, and he does. Tyler Leahy a little bit nervous about that pass, puts his foot out and lets Yondell through as well. And here comes first place, Joe Lamondre stretching out his lead. He's got more than 10 bike lengths ahead, and DJ is going to have to do some work to get there as Kayla Yakov tries to take the inside line. And she does right at the end on the brakes. DJ lets her have it, but not for lack of effort. He's still on her back tires. Nice, clean inside pass. All the brakes. It's whoever holds the throttle the longest. That's how it works. Kayla has Joe Lamondre in her sights. She does not want to stand on the small step, as Tyler Scott says. She only wants the big step. Third place is DJ McCarrick. Let's see if he can hold on to that position or maybe gain one. But Joe Lamondre and Kayla Yakov are kind of pulling away. We have Owen Granoff like a shark behind DJ McCarrick. Let's see if he fixed it. Oh, very aggressive coming onto the straightaway. Looks like he fixed his lever. He's got his feet off the peg. Having fun out there, trying to take that third place away from DJ McCarrick. But all that back and forth, and Marcello could be creeping up on the back tire of Owen Granoff. Gabe Malik and Formal Jonathan Patty, looks like they're racing. Formal Jonathan, I think he might be 8 years old as well. Chasing down Gabe Malik. Like I said, DJ, that's all kids can ride these. That's on
Spec 50 race, last 2 laps.
And there goes Kayla passed Hector Rivera, no problem. Yep,
White
Kayla
flag.
passed Hector Rivera, no problem. Nice and easy. We're on the last lap at this point. Owen's still head down, racing for his position. Nobody's challenging him though. He's got a long way behind him. We got Keegan Brown, found his movements. He figured out how to ride that motorcycle. And here's the race. Yondell. About to get passed by Gabe Malik and Marcello, who are still racing for their position, which I think is 5th and 6th. I think that's 5th and 6th. Checkered flag. Kaylee Yakov runs away with this race on a different planet as Joe Lamondre tried to get that win, but just pulled off a 2nd place. DJ McCarrick coming through 2 more turns, and he's got 3rd place. Podium position. And that's how it's done, easy as can be. Let's see how 4th place wraps up. 4th place is Owen Granoff, tired of wrestling with that motorcycle. Almost crashed out in turn 1. Still pulls off a 4th place. Keegan Brown down a lap, but still a good race. Gabe Malik pulls off a 5th place. 6th place, Marcello. 7th place, Formal Jonathan. And 8th place, Gus Rodeo. The rest are down a lap, but still awesome racing. We're going to stop 1st, 2nd, 3rd as they come through. We're going to make sure we check these bikes, make sure they're all Spec legal. I don't know if you guys understand what times are on this track, but on a Spec 50, the race winner just pulled off a 52.9. That's amazingly fast. 2nd and 3rd, I think we're in the 53, 54 range. Very fast. They're within a second of each other. 52 is absolutely blisteringly quick with 3 horsepower. Everybody else struggles to do that with 20. Let's make sure they understand that you appreciate what they just did as they come through the gate. It's everything in them to get these bikes to go around that track this fast. F2, you guys are up next.
Final call for F2 race.
All right, we're going to hold up for a second, Sharon. All right, we're going to hold these F2 guys up real quick. Make sure that we capture that running order from the last race. Make sure our timing system has all the information that it needs. Just give us a minute. We'll set you guys free in F2.